Eh? Oi, Slippo. Slippo. What'd you do, eh? You comes in, stroking your beard on nice, and you slip in a little left cross and smack me straight in the chops with a bullmastiff paw. Bullmastiff paws are big, in comparison. He's big. So he's put his paw up to say, "Hi, Dad, pleased to see you," even though you've only been gone 10 minutes. But it's very nice Chubsy, isn't it, eh? Yes, I know. I know, it's hard being Chubs, isn't it? It's so hard being Chubsy. Oh, I know. Oh, a little sniff. Let me know. Let me know. This dog is the world's most wonderful companion you can ever get. Get bullmastiffs, man. They rock. This is my Chubsy. He come along as a rescue. I said I'd have him for 2 years. 2 years. I said, yeah, alright. Dogs need somewhere to go for a couple of weeks. Can you help us out? You've got a flat, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, alright, 2 weeks. I'll do 2 weeks with him. I'll be finding him a good home. It's not just to let him go. He was 5.5 months old then. Relationship breakdown. Fella couldn't keep his willy in his pants and be loyal. Without loyalty, you got nothing. And she's caught him, and then this dog's now surplus to requirements. So that's how I get him. I said, I'll have him for 2 weeks and look after him. He's looking out the window now. He's so bloody nosy. So I said, yeah, I'll have him for 2 weeks. Anyway, we're coming up nearly 8 years now. So 7 years, 2 months, nearly. I've had him. And tell you what, sometimes rescue dogs rescue you, not the other way around. No, I've just got to get some accommodation sorted for me and him, because I've got to move soon. And I've got to get the money together to get a flat privately rented that I can have Chubby Boy with me, because nowhere am I going to let him go. I'll sleep on the streets if I have to. It's what it is, man. I love this dog. Isn't it, Chubba? As you can see, you like to look out the window, don't you? See? Baffle there, that nice baffle. See there? So, I'm walking around the corner with a bullmastiff the other day, yeah? That in front of you there is a baffle. Each to their own. So I've come walking around there, and some girls come walking along just in front of me, works in there. Each to their own, like I said. I'm not the hustle. And I've got the dog on the lead, as always, standard. And she's turned around and happened to just glance. Oh God, the reaction you got from her. And I immediately went straight into my thinking, I've got a dog on the lead and you're acting terrified, yet you might be entertaining serial killers every night in the profession you do. You should be more worried about the punters than my dog that's on the lead. Some peeps, you just couldn't make it up, could you? Yeah, so there's the Bruffle-Luffle there. Not that I've used it. And there's Chubsy. See? That's him. He's just chilling at Chubba. And this is what he likes to do. He likes to come in that window and look. And bark at things. I suppose he's going to bark at things. He's a dog, isn't he? Aren't you, Chubby? What do you say? Eh? Big boy. Let him see. That's the one thing with bullmastiffs, they don't like the heat. So when you're walking them, you've got to be a cautious kitten and know when and how far. And sometimes if it's really a scorcher out, then I'd advise you no more than as long as it takes for them to wee and do their 4 poos that they do. Can't do 1 or 2 great big massive ones, he has to do 4. So I've got to wait around, you know, because if I come in after the free stretch, I'll be back out 10 minutes later because it's now travelled on down his stomach. I've found a perfect walking route now that's long enough for him to do the do, drop his parcels, and then do his wee mouths, get everything all out of the way, and I'm happy as Larry. Happy as Larry. That's why when I get a job, hopefully, the ones I've been applying for, it's all night work anyway, so, and as long as he's had his walks, he's fed and all that, and when I go out the place, he just sleeps, man. He's a world champion sleeper though. Ain't you, Chubs? That's it for me and Chubs anyway. You might see us soon selling the big issues together. But it is what it is. But I don't get a fucking job. Have a good one, peeps. Anyway, bullmastiffs rock, man. And rescue dogs in general. Don't buy, rescue. There's enough out there like him, look. Gentler teddy bear you couldn't wish for. Was brilliant round dogs, but not now. The third dog attacked him. After the third dog attack, he just kind of switched and went into that mode of, no, I'm not having it. I'm not going to take a chance. I'll be the first and I'll be aggressive straight off the bat. Which he never was. I'd let him play in secure enclosed areas with other dogs all the time. He used to play, he liked it. Two of them little lasser-apses. Oh, they've never done that before. Excuses from the two different women. The last one was a big old labby. Big Labrador. And then she had the goddamn audacity to then start abusing me. After she's come up along on the hills, on the cliff top at Leigh-on-Sea in Essex where I live. She's come walking along. And I've shouted out to her, excuse me, can you put your dog on the lead? Is your dog okay? Oh yeah, he's great, he's really good with other dogs and all that. It was like, when she said he's really good with other dogs, I think in dog language, or doganese, yeah, that was like a subliminal message to the dog to say, right, go on, attack it! Because the dog went straight into the attack haunch, hairs went up on its back, I could see it all, and it come flying. So now you got me stuck in between a bull mastiff and a big Labrador. Labradors are big dogs, people don't realise, you know what I mean? Do they, Chubbs? They don't realise, no. So there I am, I've got him on the lead, right, and this other dog's come and is attacking him, so now he started fighting with it. It bit him on the shoulder, so he's now, obviously, you know what I mean, if someone punches you in the lips, you do get a tad upset with them. So he started kicking off, so I'm trying to get this Labrador away, meanwhile pulling him back on the lead, but trying not to get bit as well. Oh, what a palaver. So I sorted all that malarkey out, then she's come over, oh my God, she's been so goddamn abusive, man. What an abusive bitch. You couldn't, oh my life, man. I was kind of staggered back and I got plenty of bunny. You're from the East End, that's what you got to have. You got to have a bit of humour, otherwise you got nothing. Anyway, so she starts abusing me, calling me, oh, to see you next Tuesday, and yeah, blah, 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 like he's a trophy dog, which I told you how I got him as a rescue. Abusing me, and I thought, oh, if the police are called, they turn up, they look at my previous, and I'm rumped. Even though it's from a long time ago, it don't matter. It really don't, you know what I mean? The old bill would just go straight away, bump switch. So I thought, oh, I can't even really say nothing to her, and I'm not going to be calling her all the names under the sun, because that's just not a bit of me. I've got 2 daughters, I don't do that bullshit. Abused me, and then she's put her dog on the lead finally after I'd separated the punch up, and then and there's some guy shouted out from one of the big houses. Now there's some big houses up there at Leigh-on-Sea by the station, and he's got one with a great big balcony on it, lovely place. And I've all of a sudden I've heard a geezer shout out, he sounded fucking more East London than me. And he went, call the old Bill, mate. He said, I'll be witness for you. I see exactly and heard everything that was said and that went on. Call the police on her. She deserves it. And as soon as he said that, she shut her gob so quick. I thought, rah, you're just an awful human being. You're just an awful human being, man. All that Karen and this and that. No, man, you should just class them as awful human beings. Because they are. Simple. She didn't have to be all that, did she? Abusive, calling me all to see you next Tuesday. Like I'd sent my dog into attack mode to attack her dog, G'd him up. Like when you see idiots with their dogs when they're walking along with cats. Yeah, get it. He don't know what that means. Because it's never been encouraged in him. Oh, God. But no. So straight away. There's a little towel from Chubby. So now he's not dog friendly at all. So anyone that comes near with their dog, I have to tell them, no, please, can you take your dog back? Because my dog is not dog friendly. Which is a shame, because then they all look at him like he's a raging, vicious lunatic, and he's not. People, he loves them to bits. But other dogs, no. Puppies, no. Any dog, no. The first 2 that bit him weren't no bigger than puppies in size, and the last one was a lab. So there's a bull mastiff towel from Chubbs. Isn't it, Chubby? Say goodbye. Bye. All good, yeah? Alright, laters, yeah? Gonna give me some skin. Give me some skin. Chubbs. Give me some skin. No? You can give me some skin. Come. It's your paw. It's your paw. It's your paw. Come on, so they're not the most brightest breed either. Jubs, get your paw. No, silly bastard. I was just rolling on his back. I like I was going to give me his paw and maybe treat, oh bastard, maybe treat something. He does have luck, because when you get it like that, he is. But you know what, when I first got him, I never had, he was good as gold. And then as he got a little bit older, one day he thought he'd try his luck. Which is to be expected with big old dogs like these, because they will try and be the alpha mutt. They will, any dog will. But so I had to manners him up. No, I didn't beat him all over the place, but he could get lifted up off of his front legs so that he gassed himself out anyway. And after that, he knew his place in the pack. When they know their place in the pack, they're happy and content. It's all the vying and all that to get in your positions, if you know what I mean, when it comes to dog psychology. He knows that he's not number one. He knows that, so, and he's happy with that because he knows it. You know what I mean? Like I said, you train your dog with the tone of your voice, not by smacking them and kicking them up the arse and doing this and doing that, yeah. Isn't it, eh? And he's been great. So I've had him nearly 8 years now. Yes, and that bump there, I've already had it checked out by the vet, it's just gristle. Cost me 180 quid to find that out, and it was all in wrestling on the vet's floor to try and get him to put a little syringe in that to pull out a little bit of what was inside, which was nothing really, and go and get it tested at the laboratory. 180 quid. I tell you what, them 5 days was fucking awful. Waiting to see, making sure, wondering, oh no. As though the posture and way I think he was meant to be, you know what I mean? It's kismet kind of thing. I will do another post about bullmastiffs, and I'll tell you the story of what I really thought was why he was kind of sent, whatever way you want to look at it, funky or no, but he was sent there, weren't the chubber? Eh? Yeah.